Today's video is going to be about some airsoft anecdotes, some crazy stories, funny stories, whatever, that have happened to me over the years. I hope you enjoy them and you get a kick out of them. This one is an interesting story. It happens to me all the time. Somebody will say to me, "Wow, you got a lot of airsoft guns." And I start to tell them that I've been collecting them since 2008. I started grabbing all the unusual ones and the one of a kind and stuff like that. I've got some weapons that they don't make anymore, and you can't sell them because what you want to get for them and what people want to pay for them are another two things. So recently, I sold a whole bunch of items to people, and it inevitably happens that someone says to me, "Oh, Don, I would have bought that off you. I would have bought that off you." And I'm like, "Well, it was up for sale and nobody grabbed it or gave me a price or nothing on it." So when guy asked me if I wanted to sell it, I sold it. I just sold 4 guns right now. I'm shipping out next week, which is the week after Christmas, to a guy in Ohio, Caleb Tucker Airsoft. He's buying a lot of my collection, and God bless him, he wants to pay for them. I'm like, hey, I'm giving him a fantastic price. Now, of course, I get the inevitable people that's like, "Oh, what do you got to sell?" I'm not going to go through a fucking list for somebody online to try to tell them to sell. I send them the link, they look at it, they ask me what I want to sell it for, I give them a price, they're, "That's a lot of money." Then I don't even answer them anymore. I just recently had a guy that followed a video from Trifecta Airsoft, and he contacted me and said he wanted to buy this one item. I'm not going to say what it is, but I wanted $600 for it. And my matrix for figuring out how much I want to sell something for is I take the original price, I take the price of all the accessories, which include case, sling, extra mag, scope, everything else, parts, whatever else that I put in, that I have with the gun or the replica, and I add that all up and take it in half, and that's the price I want. And I even recently, I added it up, and it was like $1,400, and I said, "Oh, $600, call it good." I told him $600. Like, "Oh boy, that's a lot of money. What if I don't take this? What if I don't take that? What if I don't take this?" Then I'm piecing it off, and I'm not going to be able to sell the other stuff. It goes all together or don't go at all. And I try to tell that to people. So I think it's hilarious that I keep getting all these guys asking me about what I want to sell, or "Geez, I would have bought that off you." And I'll give you money for that. I already have a guy that said, "I want this." He's given me money, or he's given me a verbal agreement that he wants it, and he pays for it on a timely fashion. So he has first pick. Now, granted, if somebody on my squad said, "Hey, Don, I'd really like to buy that off you," I don't think Caleb would have a problem. Caleb Tucker Airsoft would have a problem if I sold it to a teammate before him. But he does have first preference when he's looking at stuff, and he has made a checklist of things that are up there for sale, and he will eventually get them all. Might take them all of 2022 to get them, but he might get them all, eventually. So I just thought this was an interesting story. Take from it what you want, and as always, have a good